What about emotions and change and surprising choices could change your day, give you a complete new direction? What mental tools support your disruptive choices here? And did you know that untamed moods can stunt advancement? How so? Enter 2 of 6 Namungos to help us look at emotional growth and support change. It's a matter of MIG, the Namungo that stands for the real brain part, amygdala, and Plas, the Namungo fictitious character that stands for the real brain part, plasticity, to lean on. You have choice that will surprise you here. Your emotional IQ relies, for example, on a tamed amygdala. So what's an amygdala? It's basically the seat of your emotions. You can actually tame MIG. Remember, MIG's the fictitious character with real brain parts. You can also store emotional responses in your amygdala. So MIG holds every response you make to any emotional situation, good and untamed. In other words, MIG's involved in all choices, not just irrational choices, even the rational ones. Your brain's plasticity, on the other hand, is its ability to change itself, and it does those based on every action you make. Literally rewires your brain as you sleep in REM that night. It works till you die, something we've only found in the research recently. And it remaps old habits and old problems into new actions. Your brain banters against you at times. Untamed, for example, your amygdala can incite your brain's plasticity to stay sad and to map for more bad moods through the bad habits that you do. How so? Think of it as a tug-of-war between MIG and Plas, and imagine the following exchange. You'll see your brain's tug-of-war at times between old moods and new approaches to things. Okay, I'm moody, but that's not all bad. True. If you use bad moods, you also store bad moods. Use good moods, and I remap your brain for more good moods. I'll concede that I grow emotional IQ when I practice good moods in difficult situations. IQ? That's what I increase whenever people act in good ways and try healthier or new approaches. Problem comes when I store angry or negative moods, and these responses pop up again in similar situations. Have to admit, it's impossible to remap brains for tamed moods when you insist on using negative responses. True, since we're talking emotions though, these can work in my favor when they're controlled and appropriate. True. And I help you there also. With every healthy emotion you use, I create new neuron pathways for more of the same. Well, I get mighty sad when folks insist that emotional responses are dependent on situations, when they rely really more on choices. Okay, I'm rendered useless when people choose not to remap bad habits, for example, or bad moods or unhealthy actions. Great. So choice is the key for both of us to help people grow and enjoy new adventures. Yes, choice to tame you and choice to remap me. I'll dump old moods that cause negative outcomes and store good moods that create change. Fine. And I'll try to remap all the good actions you take. But remember, I also remap bad habits or moods that slip in. What's cool is that every action gets stored and we get choices daily to tame me. Add to that fact that your brain's plasticity continues to remap you into what you want others to see in you, based on choices you make and actions you do, I should add. My choice against court is also a choice for 0. I can do this. Same here. Court shuts down my abilities to change for growth. 0 enhances my remapping. Which side will win in your brain today? Will you step out and risk a willingness to tame your amygdala next time you get angry, jealous, greedy, or any of those other emotions that make you hit the dust? Will you remap that broken part that holds you back? Or will you allow plasticity, your brain's ability to change itself, to work more in your favor, as well as benefit those around you? Raise your innovation intelligence, considering the daily back and forth between your amygdala and plasticity. Where does your best innovation choice stand? Find tools here to use all 6 Nimungos at my TPT site. It's called Ellen Weber Brain-Based Tools, and here's the URL you can stop and grab. You'll find all the Nimungos, and why not stop the tape now and discuss how your innovation or inertia is impacted by each Nimungo. Okay, after the discussion, you may want to check some answers, although they certainly will not look exactly the same as yours. They'll be along the same idea. You also will find many dozens of games, tools, tasks, lessons, assessments, surveys for using these Nimungos to give your day a head start mentally at my site. Please do contact me. Do leave a brief positive review if my brain-based materials are helpful, but also contact me if there are other ways that my materials could address your needs. I'd be so honored to help you out in any ways possible. It's amazing how neurodiscoveries have proliferated in the last 5 years. To leave a comment or a question, hit on the Ask a Question tab to the right of the rating tab on my TPT site. It's called Ellen Weber Brain-Based Tools. I hope these materials will bring the kind of support that you and others around you deserve. The best.